Hey there, it's Andrea Doria again, wearing one of my favorite t-shirts. IDIOT, that's me, idiot. That came from a wonderful band, The Wonder Stuff, and a release they had called Construction for the Modern Idiot. And I love this shirt and I love that band. If you're not familiar, they're still going at it. They're in the Midlands, UK, England, and awesome, just awesome. Look them up on YouTube. I'll put a couple of links down at the bottom of this so you can check them out. But that's not the topic for today, so let's get on with it. I had a friend, a dear friend from grade school, ask me, Andrea Doria, what's that? Where'd that come from? So I'm here to tell you where it came from, and I hope my mouth doesn't dry out in the process. All right. When I started at KFJC, all of the DJs had air names. We had Spliff Skankin, Robert Rankin, Robert Emmett, Nip Tuck, Boris Darling. We had a crazy, wonderful mix of people with wonderful ideas for air names, an alter ego of sorts. So at the time, I chose the name Anastasia. I guess I was somewhat fascinated by the royal family or something, or I just thought it was a cool name. I don't know. Better than Natalie. So Anastasia it was. So I was that. But I had to leave KFJC. I was busy doing other work and I was working with Dot 3, getting into booking nightclubs, just didn't have the time for a radio show. Then I got tired of being at a leadership management company for my day job and said, I need to get back into radio. So, hey, checked in with the guy who allowed you to get a show or not, and I was informed that Anastasia had been taken. Someone else was using that name. So suddenly, I was a DJ who needed a new name. And it wasn't going to be Anastasia Part 2 or something like that. So I'm doing my day job, and I did a lot of desktop publishing for this company. And at the time, I was looking for graphics for this leadership challenge seminar that they had for upper management to learn how to work better with their employees. And in the process, I came upon a picture of the Andrea Doria, and that was a cruise ship that sadly sank off the East Coast. It was from Italy. It was in the 50s, but it was a great name. So I said, ooh, that's my name, Andrea Doria. And then I came up with a show name, Andrea Doria and the Sinking Shipwreck of Fools show. And that show, I hope to find some old air check tapes or something around somewhere because I used sound effects of creaking ships and all kinds of goofy stuff. So Andrea Doria it was. Fast forward to us moving away from the Bay Area, having to move up to Sonoma County because that's the only place we could afford to buy a house, my husband and I. And I ended up at a radio station here called KRCB. They're an NPR affiliate, really cool community radio station, and decided to change my name once more because I was in Sonoma County and I thought, oh, Rosa Corn, that's fun. It's a stupid pun, and this used to be farming community, so hopefully people will get it, whatever. And of course, ended up not doing that show after a while, and when I decided to come back, after some cajoling from some good friends who did not like the name Rosa Corn, they said, why not Andrea Doria? I said, okay, I'll bring Andrea Doria back. So here I am, Andrea Doria, raising the bar. That is the name of my page on Facebook. I'll put the link below. Also, subscribe if you like this at all. If you're interested in interviews that I'm going to have coming up with really cool people, I'm independent, and then not going to name drop, but I've got some pretty good people in queue for you. So anyhow, Andrea Doria, that's how I got the name. I'll put even a link down there as to a little story about what happened with that cruise liner. It really was tragic, but it worked really well for me, and the whole concept of raising the bar, again, a little punning going on there, but the intent being to expose people to music that they may not hear otherwise. These days, the internet has so much that it's really hard to kind of sift through and maybe find something that's really wonderful, but you somehow missed it. And my mission is to, and was to, bring that music to the airwaves. And now my mission is to bring some of that and some of my ridiculous life to you via YouTube. So please subscribe, hit that little bell if you'd like notifications of actual videos that aren't vlogs. And ones that are going to be coming up will have interviews and music, other images besides me sitting in a chair, and that's about it. Except for, uh-oh, no, what is she doing? Ah, sorry, I had to throw them in there. Sorry. It's a joke. A lot of my friends know I'm a Rammstein head, and it's just a joke. I love them, but I love tons of bands, not just them. David Bowie, good Lord, it could go on forever. I go off topic so easily without a script, so we're going to end this. Andrea Doria, that's why. You can also say just, hey, Natalie. Comments always welcome below, too. Anything you want to say. Be brutal, I don't care. I'm just starting. It's going to take a while to get things set up just the way I want them, but I really did want to put this up so you would know why I am Andrea Doria. And from now on, you will be hearing from me as Andrea Doria. Oh, with red hair, possibly redder soon. Ooh, we'll see what happens with that too. I went on 6 minutes about that. I hope it's not too much for you. Stay tuned. There'll be more soon. You have a lovely, lovely day. See you again.